Oh, I didn't see you there, my cherub. Welcome to the Amazing Digital Circus. Join me in the new adventure, Escape the LobbyMusic HQ. And they're doing a review of my show. The only way to escape this adventure is by getting 500,000 views.
LobbyMusic. And we watched the Amazing
We are
Digital
LobbyMusic.
Circus. And we watched the Amazing Digital Circus, and this is our thoughts on it.
Alright, we'll start with our first thoughts. So, I'll start with my thoughts since I watched the show before you, right? And I'm better than you.
No, I'm the upgrade.
I'm the upgrade. I'm Buzz Lightyear.
Okay.
But my first thoughts on the show when I was first watching it, right? This is before we were up to episode 8 though. This was probably probably not even a year ago. I didn't really understand why the show was so big. I didn't really understand why people kept saying it was like incredibly written, right? I thought it was just big because obviously the cartoon character designs, right? Realistically, especially with how that created like a YouTube content farm.
Yeah. That's why we made a video.
Exactly. Give us your money, please. We need it. We need it. I'm going homeless. But listen, I thought I didn't get it. I didn't really know why it was so big. I didn't really care about it, right? But then I'd say about episode 6 started changing my perspective on it. 'Cause I started seeing more of this writing, of like Jax's character. I started seeing more of the characters in general. Like 5, 6. And then going back on like 3 with Kinger and stuff, which we'll get more in depth to, because the Goose needs to share his first thoughts.
Yeah, so are you gonna let me speak? So basically, I was watching this show and we watched the first 8 episodes, and I kept getting Miles to tell me how many views each episode had. Like the first one had 400 million, 416 to be honest, something like that. But
414 last time we checked, but it's probably higher now.
I was watching it, I was just like, why is this so popular? Like, I genuinely, like, don't get me wrong, I thought about it over the last, it's been 3 or 4 days since we watched it. Like, I've had time to think and, like, resolve what I had issues with it and stuff. Like, the more I think about it, the show is actually decent, but I genuinely just don't know how it's so popular in ways that, like, it's got 100 million views onwards, except for episode 3. Which, so, from my initial reaction,
And 7, I guess.
from my initial reaction, I don't think it's actually the worst episode. I think it's actually pretty decent. Like the Haunted Mansion and stuff, it's got good moments with Kinger and Pomni, which we'll get onto later. But then, like, obviously, this was we're just talking about the first episode and my first thoughts. And, like, the more I watched it, though, and, like, Miles, like, I was like, okay, right, there's something here. And, like, there was just a lot of good moments with a lot of characters, especially with our main boy, Kane, which we'll get onto again later on.
Yep. And I guess, do you think it's time that we talk about story and writing?
Yeah, we'll do that. So, basically, the story.
I guess let's actually start with what the story
Yeah.
is. Yeah, I mean, so the story of Digital Circus, for anyone who hasn't watched it, which I mean, it's pretty big. But the story is that these characters have been stuck in, well, seemingly a virtual reality game, but it's not like they can take the headset off, you know what I mean? Okay, should we just talk about the writing then now? Should we just start talking about writing now? Okay, writing.
But yeah, in the first few episodes, like episode 1 and 2, I was like, oh, the writing is okay, but like, it ain't anything crazy. But then I think it started to creep in with King and Pop in episode 3.
Episode 3 when like it really started to like hit what's going on, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but I think that's the only good moment I thought until episodes.
Really, what about Gummy Goo
7
and
or
Pomni,
8?
where like Gummy Goo's
Oh yeah,
realization
sorry,
of his,
yeah,
like,
Gummy Goo.
yeah, his like
Gummy
yeah.
Goo, who's like my
Yeah,
goat.
we'll talk about him later, trust me, we will.
He's the best character in the entire show. But
Yeah, I think the writing was actually like, I mean, the more stuff that comes out is getting better and better and better. So, the only thing I can say is we'll have to see how the series ends. Yeah, I mean, for the writing, like, I hope they don't mess it up though, because they've got pretty good things going on right now for it.
but there's a lot of pressure,
Oh,
especially
absolutely.
to end the titan of a show.
Yeah, I
Like,
know it is a Titan. I mean, speaking of like how big it is though, I mean, like I say, it was actually leaked that potentially a movie of it's gonna be episode 8 and 9 stitched together, with episode 9 being shown. I mean, it's only leaked, so it's not guaranteed, but it's actually funny because Kenzie said, you know, this feels like it could be on the cinema. It could be a movie in the cinema.
well, yeah, no, I said that. Like, I think the animations there on par to be on in a cinema screen.
Oh,
like,
absolutely.
considering
Some of the
it's
shots
free
in
on
the show
YouTube,
looks
I think
amazing.
I think I personally think it would work better as a movie.
Do you think
I
like
think
a
it'd
one
be a great
movie,
movie.
or like the entire series, one and done?
Yeah, I think a one and done movie. But thing with a show is, I think a show obviously you can get more lore into
Well,
it
yeah.
and like stretch.
Well, yeah,
out
that's
a
the
bit
thing about
more.
shows. I mean, for example, I think one of the biggest examples of a long show is One Piece, which I'm not going to talk too much about because I've not watched it, and the Goose has watched it.
You might set me off.
Yeah, yeah. Let's move on quickly. Let's move on
Good
quickly, fellas. But yeah,
So what?
but yeah. I think the thing is, right.
Uh,
I wonder though. The thing is, I don't know what the episode 9's gonna do, right? Because this it could fix all the problems and stuff, right? Of like, oh yeah, all these questions and stuff, right? But I wonder though, like, will they?
Kane comes back and resets all.
Everyone abstracts and the humans come in. But the question is though, right? Like, like, if they don't stick the landing, then it's gonna feel really bad, right? If they do though, like it'll be good. But like, let's say if they don't stick the landing, it feels like if they don't stick it, it feels like the series should have been longer, right? If they do,
Yeah.
there's nothing I can say about that. Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, what do you say? Would you agree with me? Like, it should be long. Like, if they don't stick the landing of 9, it needed to be longer.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, we'll see though. You know, we'll see because episode 9 is rumored to be over an hour long. So
Yeah. So hopefully I don't fall asleep at the half-hour mark.
yeah, the work after work, you're like, I can't take it.
I wonder what the animation is gonna be looking like.
Oh,
Because,
yeah.
like, what we were talking about, like in like the shows and stuff, like from episode 1, like the animation was okay, but then the second episode was like, wait a minute, did the models change? Like everything, like it all takes a step up, you know?
Yeah, I know
Like-
everything keeps getting stepped up. I mean, I'd say each episode pretty much looks better than the last.
Like the episodes where like you get God Kane and the stuff and whatever.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
the animation improves awesome.
exactly. I think it's insane what they've done.
Especially considering it's an indie show, and like obviously the budget probably got bigger and bigger as the show went
Yeah,
on.
yeah.
but-
Since I mean, we know that most of the funding for the show does come from the merchandise, and obviously that stuff seems to sell well. So I guess I mean we talked about the animation stuff, but should we start with the characters now? Do you think?
Yeah, I think we're gonna go from the least in depth to our more favorite characters. I
Yeah,
would say.
yeah. It's more like least favorite to favorite. Although, all right. So I know that you would start with Pomni, which is one of the main characters.
Yeah. Obviously, I don't know if you disagree with me, but I personally just didn't find Pomni all that interesting.
Well, that's reasonable.
I think she does have good character moments,
Absolutely.
especially with Kinger in episode
And
3.
I'd say Jackson episode
But-
6 when she calls him out.
Yeah, yes. And I also I think she is like really relatable to most, and like you say, she reflects on people
That she's talking
a lot.
to, you know.
Like she mirrors
Yeah, she
them,
does.
and I think that's fair. But I think comparing her to like other characters, and like there's some characters which just have different things, just more going on with them, and I think Omni's kind of just like
I mean,
there.
I'd say Pomni's unique like stuff from like her specifically kind of get resolved after episode 3 with Kinger.
Yeah, I think after that, like she gets a cool moment with Jax when she goes and she goes
Yeah.
evil, Like I like that.
Yeah, I mean,
But
yeah, I mean the thing is, right? Like you can see how the other characters do so softly like influence some of their things, like about like you know, Jack, like you know when she's talking to Jack in episode 5 and stuff, she was like, you know, you could probably be a bit meaner, you know what I mean? Or like it's not always like, or it's always not mean, but like it's always good to let a bit of negativity out because it's not good to ball up inside you. It is interesting though, right? That you know she calls Jax out, you know what I mean? She's in episode 3, she's all like panicked with Kinger and stuff, yeah, I mean, and she's like, Kinger like calms her down, you know what I mean? Talks to her, and like, and then she's sad because you know you won't remember any of it. I mean, you got anything else to say about her? I guess.
no,
Actually,
think honestly,
she also has a
like,
good moment with Gummy Goo as well because like she can kind of relate to the fact that obviously
yeah, like, Gummy Goo
it's a
who
different
is the
issue
goat of all
for her
of
and Gummy Goo obviously, but like he can relate to the fact that she can relate to the fact that you know, like struggling with like you know, her struggles more or less in the virtual world. Yeah, I mean, but yeah, I'd say we should move on to the next character. Who do you want to talk about next?
Ragatha.
Yeah,
maybe?
okay, that's fair. Yeah, Ragatha. The thing about Ragatha, like, she is a people pleaser, obviously. I mean, it's not hidden.
Yeah.
You know, she's like, oh, hey, you're doing a great job. You know.
Like she's got good moments with like Pomni and stuff, and she doesn't want to.
Yeah, good moment with Kinger again.
Yeah, well, Kinger. Well, we'll make our opinions known about him in later on.
Yes, yes.
But I think she is the people pleaser. She kind of just the safe option to be friends with.
Yeah.
She's kind of just nice to everyone.
Yeah. And she's also been there the second longest, as we know.
Yeah, exactly.
She's been there
So
since
she's
2009.
kinda- which is insane to think.
Yeah,
about,
well, we don't know how long they've actually been there for, but we can take pretty good guesses. I'd say the thing is, well, it's interesting about her, like, she talks about how, like, you know, she is like, you know, she's always got this positive attitude on, but like, she opened up a little too much about how, like, her life at home, although she was in a pretty well-off family, right, with her mother was pretty brutal and she
Yeah.
had like high expectations on her seemingly with all of this amount of activities she
Yeah.
had to do.
Exactly. And I think there's some like backstory which I think I would have liked more of.
Yeah.
But obviously I think
Episode 9
because
probably
they're
gonna
in
give us
this
a lot
realm,
of closure, isn't it?
I think it's because they're in their realm
Yeah.
and they don't have much of their memories, whatever.
Well, we know they don't
Like,
remember their names, obviously. That's why they're called their names. And
Yeah.
obviously, people talking about, like, you know, Ragatha potentially lost her eye to her mother because obviously the button and the fact in episode 8, when Kane's torturing them, boom, a knife through the eye. And obviously, that represents her mother.
Yeah. I think that's about it for Ragnar.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's good that she was able to actually like, kind of connect with like Pomni though, instead of just being like a straight up
Yeah.
like, people pleaser, you know. Do you want to talk like
Gangle?
Gangle? Alright, sure, we'll talk about Gangle next.
Yeah. Obviously, I think Gangle kind of just like missed opportunity because like she doesn't get much loads of character like things. Like she's kind of there to be like
Well,
sad.
oh yeah, well, she's there. But the thing is, you guys see her confidence build. Obviously, as she makes friends with Zubul, you know. What I mean?
Yeah,
And
I think episode 4, which is arguably the most relatable to me.
I'd say it probably just is the most relatable to
but- That's why I liked it the most, I think.
me. Probably.
But like, it's sad to see Gangles like wanting to make this fast food chain work or whatever, and then just, as a manager, her employees just
Don't give a fuck.
walk around. Yeah, and like she's just like working at 9 to 5 and just going crazy.
Yeah,
you
yeah,
know?
exactly. Like, you know, she's trying her hardest, you know what I mean? She's like, oh yes, she sets up all the store and stuff, and then she's like, hey, remember, don't talk bad about the customers in front of them. We do that behind their backs.
I that video that episode was just funny.
Yeah,
to me,
and then
like,
obviously
with
about
the
like
rabbit on the fire.
yeah, and then obviously she talks about like, you know, she's like, oh yeah, remember, always be realistic and don't always just chase your dreams.
But I think that's probably the best moment for Gangle, and that's
Yeah,
about it,
I mean,
to
at
be
least she's
honest.
got stuff like going with like Zubul, so she's got a lot more confidence.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And on episode 6, you can see she's still smiling after her comedy mess breaks. Also, seemingly she got hit by a truck. Like she maybe got like hit by a truck for hospital because of episode 8. But I don't know. Maybe she just got
Yeah.
traumatized in the circus. Yeah, I mean. All right.
I think we go on
Zubul.
to
think
Zubo.
it's Zubo, right?
I keep forgetting her name.
Yeah, Zubo. Thing is, Zubo has probably one of the worst things you can get, like body dysmorphia. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah. I think like she's probably one of the more important characters for a lot of like maybe popularity wise, because like it does spread awareness to like how horrible body dysmorphia actually
well, yeah,
is.
she just feels terrible about herself. Yeah, I mean, and the fact that she's never comfortable in her body.
And like that's one thing where King comes into mind. Like he doesn't understand what that is, and he doesn't.
Yeah, he views the problem as fixed because he said,
that-
"Oh yeah, you got more parts. Find ones you like." But that's the problem. She can never find one she likes.
Exactly, and like I think that's like really like a big metaphor in a way to like
well, the
how
thing is,
awful.
yeah, the thing is, she's
like,
got body dysmorphia, and the thing is, body dysmorphia is really wide in range. You know what I mean? It can go from like gender to like weight, like oh, I'm too fat, and you're really skinny, and you're like really making yourself sick, anorexic. Yeah, I mean, it's really sad to see.
That's where I'd like to speak about looks maxing industry, because I think that's one of the worst subgenres on the internet, because
It's fine.
it's just
Listen,
not good for
Trust me,
people.
bro. Clavicular is gonna be looking like a goblin soon.
Hello guys, it's me,
Oh my
Clavicular.
god. He's been jailed. He's been jailed like 3 times now, right?
Yeah,
Or
no.
arrested 3
He's
times.
the thing is, what's crazy though? He's actually around our age though. That's the crazy part.
Yeah.
And thing is,
We're nothing like him, by the way. We talk about TV shows and games and stuff.
yeah, we'll not get too deep into this stuff, But like, hopefully, like he like kind of takes like a like a much more safe path. Yeah, I mean, because he doesn't have to do all this. Yeah, I mean,
But I think I think the show is very good at spreading awareness about stuff, and like I think she is like prime example of like how bad it actually is, and it really rubs off on how good of a character Kane actually is and how well they've written him in a way, because like he doesn't understand shit.
and he's just like me.
Well, exactly.
Yeah, and the thing as well though, what's
You said
what's nice though as well though, like Zubul and Yango's relationship builds, and both of them are helping them resolve issues of body dysmorphia and confidence.
I think that's a really good character dynamic, because they both like rub off each other really well.
Yeah.
I think that's one thing this show gets about chemistry of each character. I think all the characters, when they go together, they're always got good chemistry.
Exactly.
They always click,
Exactly. Is it time to talk about Janx? Would you say?
Yes, I think we're stepping up now in the more complexity and our favorite characters.
The thing about Jax is right. Jax, like he's an asshole, right? But
Yeah, but like
he's trying to keep as big of
for
a
it.
distance as possible from people, because he's terrified. Like, oh, what if they abstract? Yeah, I mean, what if I get close to them and they're gone?
Yeah, he's had 2 friends who've already abstracted.
Exactly.
And obviously he is close to abstracting himself, because there's 3 separate occasions later on in the episodes. Like,
Yeah,
he's
6,
so
7, and 8.
close to breaking. Like, 'cause I think also like he starts to realize, like, because he's starting to realize it is. Real,
Yeah. The thing is,
like,
I
he
mean,
is
hell,
human.
it looks like he could even like. It looks like he even goes on like drugs and stuff. I know it sounds ridiculous, but in episode 7, he literally goes into like
Yeah.
I don't even know what to call it. Yeah, I mean,
It's another thing, like how we're talking about body dysmorphia or
Yeah.
whatever. Like he is coping with drugs.
yeah,
like,
but that's the thing. He
it
could be a
could be
drug
going-
addict and stuff. Why he doesn't even believe the place is really that real in the end. Yeah, I mean. And the thing
Yeah.
is, he wants to keep people in his archetype so he can keep them like going, oh yeah, there's an audience looking at us and stuff. Yeah, I mean, and and not
exactly.
just that, right? But Jax, right? Like he doesn't even like being mean to like really to people. Really, you saw when Pomni hugged him, right? He pushed her away. And he looked at his hand. Oh shit, I pushed her.
Yeah.
I mean, I would refuse to fight back because he didn't want to hurt her. Although he is very mean to Gangle.
He's very mean.
And
to
thing is, I
Gangle.
wonder what else they're gonna explain though throughout like more of the episode though. Yeah, I mean like episode 9, because apparently he's got a big moment in episode 9. But who knows what it is? Yeah, I mean.
And I do wonder what it will be.
Yeah, and seemingly as well, he's had something to do with driving as well. Maybe even like on like driving, like maybe even like on drugs while driving, unironically. Yeah, I mean, like did he get into a car crash and like kill someone or something? Yeah, I mean, have you got anything else? Do you got anything to say about him?
But no, like, I wonder what his big moment is.
Yeah, I mean, do you think we move on to King or not?
Maybe
Or do you...
maybe he sacrifices himself, theory wise.
Guys, remember, we are Digital Circus, drops off the hole into the void.
Yeah. we're digital lobby music. Yeah, I think we go on to Kinger now.
Yes. Kinger. Also, I guess while I'm here, I should quickly say something. Bro. The voice acting in the show is really good. Even like in episode 1 and stuff. Like, on this bit off topic.
Yeah, that's something we said throughout the entire show. The voice acting is like top notch.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, a lot of the line deliveries are just spot on.
yeah.
Anyway, back to Kinger.
But yeah, Kinger, I think he has some probably arguably the best moments in the entire show when it comes to
Yeah.
down to earthness. Because this guy, he has got the most wisdom in the entire show. Because obviously he is a super smart guy,
Yeah.
but he's been trapped in here for the longest.
Yeah, and what's cool as well, though, right, is like he gives us a ton of like big information just drops on.
Yeah,
I mean,
exactly. But I just find it crazy, like everyone that has been around him, but like he knows everything that's going on. In
yeah,
here,
and
you
he
know?
even knew about like I like as well how in episode 6 it hints at that they can alter stuff in the circus by like Kinger clapping his hands
Yeah.
together and giving the
Well,
butterfly.
the butterfly, yeah.
And then it turns out that the
Uh-huh.
fire exit in episode 1 was actually Pomni herself crafting it. Yeah, I mean, which
Yeah.
isn't that crazy?
You know, she believed the exit so much.
She
it's-
wanted it so bad.
Like Miles said to me before the show, the foreshadowing in this show is insane. Like it's One Piece, One Piece foreshadowing.
One circus, digital piece.
But yeah, like Kinger just obviously he was insane at that time, so he
Yeah.
couldn't say like everything about it,
Exactly.
but like
And that's the thing, all the cast didn't even know he had all this knowledge, and he's been there since 1996, October 30th.
yeah.
And the thing is, right,
Yeah, see how much of a nerd this guy is. He knows the exact date he was there, huh? Like, come on.
it's on the computer script, bro. Come on.
Shh. No man, I know it's scripted.
If you made it this far in the video, type comment Grant.
Grant, okay, yeah. Please do. It shows us that you're watching it. Actually.
Please, we need viewers. We give them everything, and they spit in our face.
Yeah. I hope you like this episode so far, by the way, because we put a lot of effort into
We
it.
re-recorded it. Anyway, back to Kinger though as well. Like, the thing is, he gives us like the massive like, oh yeah, Scratch was the guy who was like kind of the head of it, you know, making it, and seemingly he was seeking probably a way to survive his tumor. Yeah, I mean, and
I think that's like why, like,
yeah.
maybe that's why he's trying to make people go into the digital circus to live. You know, like.
Well, yeah, the thing is like it is interesting because like, does it like because did it work? Like, could we reverse the abstraction? Yeah, I mean that's what I mean. Like, or like, did his brain fail and like he died? Yeah, I mean. It also makes me wonder though, like Kinger's body, right, in the real world, right, is he like monitored or something how he's staying alive, or like, yeah, I mean, because like he still needs to survive on something.
Exactly. That's the thing. Like they need to explain this because that's one of the things. Like, how are they living? You know?
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing, and Kinger does give a lot of nice insight and stuff. And what's nice though, something I didn't actually say to you, something that's really cool foreshadowing though, in episode 1 of Digital Circus though, notice when Kinger's talking to them about how they're eating food, and he's like, you know, it actually just gives off the sensation, doesn't actually affect us at all, right? Kind of like implying stuff. Yeah, I mean, like very small lines, and then on episode 3 is like 7 years, like what was it, like computer science for this? Yeah, I mean,
maybe that's why how they're getting fed then. Like,
yeah, I mean, who knows? I mean, maybe, you know, I mean, like clearly this is advanced stuff, like, you know, I mean,
yeah, exactly.
even first,
like,
yeah, I mean, so I don't know, Kinger, I just think is a really cool character. And what I love as well though, he gets his comedy moments because of the fact he's not sane during the day.
yeah, exactly.
I'm right behind you, aren't I?
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, when he was insane though, I think it gave him his like funny.
Yeah, that's the thing.
moments,
It's a
'cause, like,
perfect
he's-
balance, though. Yeah, I mean, they were able to balance like his seriousness with his comedy.
Yeah, and it's so funny. Yeah,
Like, so
I I just find it at the same time. Like, I know we keep going back, but like they all hang around to think he's insane.
yeah, for
but he
for
knows
like
everything.
yeah, for God knows how long he's been there.
Yeah.
Like, it's over
Yeah.
at least potentially 20 years. You know, what I mean, like at least like 15 plus years. Yeah, I mean,
And like he knows everything that's
Yeah,
going
and
on.
like you know in episode 7 when Kane set up that adventure, right? That didn't know it was an adventure.
Uh-huh.
That Kane, the reason they're avoiding him is because he knew a lot about the thing and would like shut down the
Yeah.
adventure and ruin it. Yeah, I like that. Like the way I don't know. The last thing I guess I'll say about him. I like his wisdom towards the other characters and stuff when he does talk to them, like Pomni and Megalith. I guess we should probably talk about Kane. It's time.
Kane, the character of the show, I'd say.
Well, the thing is, it's really interesting though, right? Because the thing he can't understand anything. You know what I mean, like he can't like
Yeah, like all these people are humans,
Yeah.
you know, but like he is an AI, he is programmed, and like I think I realized that in episode 8.
Yeah.
Right? Is it 8? When he said, "I'm just trying to fulfill my purpose."
Yeah, like yeah.
And like I was like, "Oh my god, man, this is insane stuff." By the way.
Yeah,
you
well, he's
know?
got them pinned
Like,
up against the wall. You know what I mean?
like he's only programmed to know so much, and like he's like, "Why do you torment me?" and everything. It's just like,
Oh yeah, that's the thing. Like you know, he's really scared as well.
'Cause,
But
like-
like, what if he's not good at his job? You know what I mean? Because like, what's his purpose?
exactly.
You know what I mean?
But it's so sad because like they back and just go at him and stuff and whatever, and like he's literally programmed. He doesn't understand. That's one thing that I think the show metaphors so well. Is like AI is so powerful, but like it will never be able to understand human emotion
Exactly.
at all. You
And
know?
the thing is, the way he tries
Like-
to as well, like he tries his best. You know what I mean? He really wants validation from them. You know what I mean? He does everything
Yeah.
he can.
He is trying his absolute pinnacle best. Like,
Yeah.
He is taking suggestions from the box and everything. He is trying everything to make them happy and enjoy him. But the only thing he's programmed to do is put them on adventures. They have
Yeah,
to go.
he
Like,
he wants to be seen as like good and stuff. And like for example, like Zubo, who'd never gone on adventures, he was trying his best. He knows like, oh no, trust me, this is a great adventure for you. I mean,
Yeah,
it's just for
terrible.
you. You know what I mean?
uh-huh.
Can't get anything. You know what I mean?
Exactly. He can't. He's just trying his absolute best. And like, that the scene when he goes, "I am God." I'm just like,
I am
okay, God.
God.
Poor guy, man. He's just like he's
Well,
broke.
the thing is, like I say, it's just unfortunate. You know, he give them, he wants to love them, but he doesn't understand it because he can't.
Yeah, exactly. Like he is, unless he is like super advanced
Yeah.
and stuff. But AI is just it can never understand.
Yeah, he wants to
emotions
understand.
like
He
humans.
wants to help them fix their problem, like Zubo. He doesn't understand it though. Yeah, I mean, he thinks it's fixed, but he
Yeah,
can't.
no.
Yeah, I mean, it's not something that can be fixed.
But like he gave him a box of he gave her a box of everything. And it's like he can't understand what. She's
Yeah,
going
and
through,
like
you know,
in
what
the
she can-
suggestion box, like I mean, episode 5, he was with the suggestion box. He was like, "Wait, they're enjoying their adventures over mine. This is bad because then what's the point of me even?" Yeah, I mean,
Yeah. Like I think he is just so in depth and like works so
and the thing
well.
is, his build up works as well because you can see him slowly losing it. Like episode 6, when he looks at the character vote that no one voted for him.
Yeah, which is very sad.
Yeah, and like he didn't
I
deserve
would
to
vote
die either.
him.
Yeah, I mean,
Or Gummy Goo. Yeah, Gummy
yeah, I
Goo.
mean,
Yeah, spoiler alert. I put this at the very start, but he dies.
yeah. Although people probably knew that. Let's be honest, it's a pretty big thing, and like his villain song where he talks about like when he was like, "Wait a minute, I run the show." Yeah, I mean, the song's called "Running the Show" for a reason. I mean, you got anything else to say about Kane?
the big plot line at the end of this is the entire show's AI generated by Kane AI.
Yeah. You got anything else to say about Kane, or do you want to talk a little bit about Gummy Goo? I guess.
I think overview. I think Kane is just a deep, complex, brilliantly written character, and the more I thought about him, it's just like he is just trying to fulfill.
Yeah,
his
I mean, it's
purpose,
like,
you know?
although, like I say, I mean, I guess actually something I want to say now that I remember though. Like Bubble, right? What even is Bubble? You know what I mean? Is it like an intrusive thought, something he created? Is it a
Exactly.
representation of Abel? Because the way he like pushes his buttons, yeah, I mean, about like you were, you ruined this. You were always the inferior of the two. Yeah, I mean,
Exactly. And like it tells him to shut up and stuff.
yeah, shut
it's
up, and he's
funny.
popping them and they're multiplying.
But yeah. So
Gummy Goo.
scratch all that. The best character in the entire freaking show, Gummy Goo, the NPC who couldn't.
The one that died.
I genuinely think Gummy Goo has one of the best moments in the entire show, just because he is an NPC talking to Pomni, and he's just like, none of this is
Yeah,
real.
I
And
think
he realized
it's actually really sad though about like the fact he realizes he doesn't even know what his mother looks like. He doesn't even know what most of them are.
Exactly.
Yeah, I mean, and his life's just fake.
He's not been fully programmed to understand that. Yeah, it's and like the other scene when they're at the fast food restaurant and it's like Pomley, he doesn't recognize Pomley and stuff because he's been reprogrammed.
Well, he got erased.
Like,
He got snapped.
he got erased. Yeah, yeah. He got Thanos. So bye bye. Like, yeah. I genuinely think like and not just that, like he has the most aura in the entire show. You know that hat.
The
Man,
hat's the
brings
coolest part of
out
it, bro.
everyone.
The hat's the best written
Exactly.
hat.
I think, do we go for the impact of the show now?
I guess we should for the
And for
impact for
Glitch.
the show. Yeah, I mean, dude, Glitch. Murder Drones made the Glitch pretty
Yeah,
big already,
Titan,
right?
yeah.
But Digital Circus turned it into a Titan.
Yeah, and I think it's here to stay now. I
Oh,
think
yeah.
as long as they keep
Absolutely.
consistency up, though, I think they have to follow up something with Digital Circus. They have to like obviously not Digital Circus itself,
Yes.
but they need to follow it up with something great. Like I think Gaslight District, if the animation's there for me, it looks amazing.
Yeah, it's a
I've not
story.
watched
It's the
it
story
yet,
we're needing for
but
you. Like the thing is,
It's the
well,
writing.
listen,
I
when
need
more
to see the
comes out, we'll
writing,
probably give it a look. Yeah, I mean, because
Yeah.
right now there's only one episode,
Uh,
and it's been a year, so
but I think obviously their main focus is getting Digital Circus.
that
out
yeah,
next to
yeah. They
Free
said they
Live
decided to
as
start
they-
prioritizing, which
yeah.
I like. I'd rather them prioritize a show rather than just doing it. I mean, like boom, 50-50.
Uh-huh.
Well, see, I mean,
I'm happy that they're making us wait and not rushing it. You know. They're
yes,
making us
no,
wait
yeah,
for
make
it
us.
and not
I'd rather
demand
wait and get a
first.
high quality product than get a half baked mess like Cyberpunk was
Uh-huh.
on launch.
But I think like Glitch is at 20 million subs.
I think they're at 19.8 or some shit,
19
but they'll
million.
probably hit just 20 million like a week or
Uh-huh.
something.
Yeah, I think they're in a great spot, and I think the sky's the limit for them right now. Because I think the animation standard right now for them is insane.
Yeah, I know.
For a YouTube indie production industry.
Well, yeah,
Like
like you say, I mean, the first like indie show on the YouTube era that I saw like really like blow up was Has Been Hotel, right? Which listen, we
Yeah.
will not be talking about it. And I do not like the show.
I've not watched
Don't
it.
we're not gonna listen. I'm not listen. I will not make you watch it because I've watched 2 seasons and I probably won't watch another season. I'm not a fan of it. I'll be honest.
You made me watch this show too.
I will probably not watch it.
Only because of you saying that.
But yeah, I think the impact of this. I've never seen like the amount of content farms and stuff that this spawned. It's ridiculous how big
Yeah.
it was. Digital Circus. I mean, it still is big, and it's
Uh,
not even ended yet. That last episode's probably gonna have ridiculous views.
I think the future of Digital Circus itself, I don't know.
Thing is, I don't know what like legacy or
Because-
impact. Like it had a big impact on Glitch, but is it short term, long term? Yeah, I mean, like what's gonna happen with it? Will we get
Yeah.
more in the future? Like who knows? Maybe we'll get like an off branch like the past or something, like more in depth. Yeah, I mean,
A spin-off, yeah. Maybe the Kinger in the years we didn't
yeah,
see,
where he's literally
you know,
no
that'd
one
be
else around
something
but him
cool.
and Kane.
Uh-huh.
Like what the heck is even gonna
Like,
happen? Yeah, I mean,
Or like, there might be characters in that time we just didn't meet or
yeah,
didn't know
yeah.
about,
Like the thing is,
and they just abstracted. Because also there's a lot of abstracted characters.
Exactly.
In the pit,
thing is,
so,
I don't think they're gonna escape. Right? I don't think they're gonna escape personally. But we'll see.
yeah. Well, there's 2 because I think they could escape.
Yeah, they could.
Or something they got a big twist in mind.
Yeah,
There's
Like
gonna
I
be
don't know.
something
The thing
big.
is, the show is pretty. Would you say the show's unpredictable?
Well, I'm not gonna lie. I was not expecting Kane just to go like that. You
Yeah.
know? I was expecting him just to get deleted. Like
Yeah, like that's the thing.
I thought they maybe would have fought him or something, but I didn't expect him just to get deleted. So I was kind of caught off guard. with that,
Exactly.
But it is unpredictable because like the adventures, for example, all the adventures were so different and wacky in
Yeah.
different ways. You know.
I remember you were sad because you didn't get to see the one about like like about like the world, like the
the
virus and
serial killer
the psych,
slaughterhouse, yeah.
the telekinetic dog that is always mean to you.
Yeah, see now that's where the future Digital Circus comes in. We need all those adventures now. But no, I think the future is looking bright, and I think even if they don't go back to Digital Circus in the next 5 years, I think there's always going to be people who like 10 years down the line. These people, kids watching it, they're going to be possibly 16. You
We're
know?
gonna be
Like,
unks.
They could do exactly. They could be a more mature video series. you know?
Exactly. I mean, the thing is, I
Like-
wonder what inspiration are going to come from it too. I mean,
No, exactly.
Actually,
They're probably going to
something-
take a lot of
something I should
influence,
probably
you know?
mention as well. It's got a couple of inspirations, and one of the main ones people talk about is "I have no mouth and I must scream."
Okay.
Like,
that's fair.
I can't say too much about it because I'm not mega familiar with it, but like I know, I know like a lot of the cast is based off it. I believe King is based off of M, except for nowhere as evil as M, and he's not really M to be honest. But yeah, I mean that's probably all we have to say, right?
Amazing digital lobby music back, and we have literally just got out of the cinema.
No, we went to KFC first actually.
We have literally just got out of the cinema, and we watched the Amazing Digital Circus, the final act, or is it the last act?
I don't know.
I
Certainly
don't-
the last one.
And it was the last time I watched it too.
All right.
So take it away. What are we even going to talk about?
I mean, okay. I mean, if you guys couldn't tell, yeah, funny enough, massive spoilers. Because I'm not gonna lie, I don't even know how we do a spoiler free. To
the
be
thing
honest,
is, at the start of the thing, it gave us a disclaimer. I want to say of like, don't spoil or pirate anything until the June 19th when it releases on YouTube. I was like, that's a long time away.
yeah, well, people are gonna discuss spoilers and stuff. But like everything,
Exactly.
right, realistically speaking, right, we were just gonna talk about the movie. Obviously, you know, we're here to talk about it, right? If you don't want to spoil it, obviously, leave. No kid, no special thing. Just leave. But what we want to talk about here, Zach Hadelfish made a return. That's what we're talking about.
And that was the single-handedly best thing about the final act, because Zach Hadel is just brilliant, and everything else was just not brilliant.
You know, when I died, no one was there. No one was waiting for me.
The screen was just going black. Don't leave me.
Don't leave me. Don't leave me here. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, right?
What do we go into? Do we just start talking about?
Okay, thing is, it's
Final.
hard to go into the movie because like there are a lot going on, I guess,
Yeah.
right, and a lot of
Well,
thoughts.
The thing is, I'm not gonna lie. Me and Miles were talking about this in depth in KFC whilst we were digging our way for our chicken.
started here.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. It was not the way we were expecting it to end.
Yeah, I mean,
You know?
yeah, I mean, we did say. Thing is, no matter what way it was gonna end, you know, we weren't gonna expect whatever it was, right?
Yeah.
And I mean, we'll just rip off some spoilers now. Jax abstracts very early on to the movie, which I mean, I was not expecting that.
I was quite disappointed, to be honest.
I mean, we still got all the big major moments at
Uh-huh.
least. Although, like, I mean, bro, I guess
I just don't like the ending about how Jax was abstracted in the end. And he can't get back, you know? I was like, huh?
I thought he was getting back for a
Uh-huh.
second because he started going white. I thought, oh wait, is he coming back? Nope. But I guess another major spoiler I'm just gonna rip off now. Kane's alive.
Like, I'm not gonna lie. Everyone, like, people in their cinema were like, oh my god! And everything. I'm just like, they're like, oh my god! I was like, what do you mean? Kane was always going to come back. He is literally the face of the digital circus, you know?
Yeah, I mean,
Like-
I guess another thing as well is like, so we know that he fused with Abel, which was the other AI, right? And seemingly what he's done is he's split himself from Abel to get back to the circus.
We'll talk about Jax in a sec, but I genuinely think Kane got like the best story arcs, like out. Like not out, like it was done in a way that it was just, I thought it was fitting for his character.
Yeah, I mean, I'm happy with Kane. I mean, although Kane's one of the best parts of the show. I mean,
Yeah.
I'd say the male cast is really actually
Yeah.
good.
Well, I think all the cast is good.
Yeah, all the cast is good.
Like,
But what I meant by the male cast, like they've got like really like, I mean, I do like the developments of Zubul Gangle, although they're nowhere near as like high, nowhere near as like much like in depth of them.
well, but I think they cover like all the main cast stories
Yeah, they do.
like very well in the end, because like Zubul's body dysmorphia. Is that Zubul?
Yeah, Zubul's body dysmorphia. Yeah.
Well,
Gangle got her passion as well of like
Gangle-
actual like.
and
I guess another. Okay, let's just rip off the other band-aid. So all of the characters stuck there, they're actually just clones of humans. Like,
yeah, this
unironically.
is basically the big, I would say, big plot line.
Yeah,
of
they're
it.
clones.
They're clones. They're, it's brain scans.
It's brain scans, right? So if you have to think about it, in episode 8, I mean, Kinger said what was he trying to do, and obviously it was brain scans because he was trying to clone himself pretty much. So everyone abstracts and stuff. They're actually just out in the real world fine. It's actually a brain scanner. It was never anything else. Everyone's
Yeah.
technically fake.
And in my eyes, I wasn't a big fan of that personally, because I thought they could have done a cooler ending.
So I think the thing is, I think I actually am happy they didn't wake up. To be honest, out of it, that's one of my takes. I think
Well, I think you're wrong. I think you're very, very wrong.
I actually think they should have stayed locked there, right? But like, I don't know about the clones, you know. Also, bro, Kane unlocking the access to the internet, bro.
Yeah,
Which that's another thing. They said that Kane has no canonical access to the internet, but someone accesses the internet.
retcon. He's got it now.
I mean, to be fair, Kane probably just lied about it. I mean, he lied about a lot of stuff. Also, another thing as well about Kane is because he comes back, his mannerisms completely change. You know, like, hello, you know, he's a lot like, he just talks.
The thing, I understand that obviously they only had like whatever, but like they kind of trusted Kane way too easily when he came back. Like, understand maybe his mannerisms and all of his stuff was very different, but like I kind of just felt like, really? This guy's been torturing you for God knows how long.
Well, we know it's at least several days because they literally said
Yeah.
several days later, and they're like falling to pieces. So we could say at least like non-stop for like 5 days, 4 days.
Yeah.
I mean, well, it said several, so it could be way more. I mean, I think the Jack stuff was really good though.
I think that was the key component about the entire final act, I'd say, because I think from the animation to the message it was getting, it was just amazing.
Not just that, but the thing as well though, I love that when so the more spoilers obviously, but honestly, I'm just gonna stop saying the spoilers. You're here, you know what you came for. But
exactly.
Basically,
It says spoiler free in the title. Spoiler, spoiler, spoiler.
Yeah, spoiler free. We trick all these stupid children into watching our video.
Exactly.
But yeah, the thing is, I think that Pomni actually using the darkness, right, to get into them. I think that makes sense, right?
Yes.
But what was cool though, we got to see how Jax perceives like the archetypes and stuff, like he was talking about in episode 6. Because the other thing, what's cool is everything in the movie, there's something that links back to the previous episode, right?
But I think they approach Jax's character very well. With like,
absolutely.
because he plays the piano. He's clearly a talented.
Yeah, that's the thing. He can play piano, and we never knew this.
Yeah.
Right, and like, you know, like also it made Jax shows up again and then calls someone gay. So that's another fun fact.
Yeah.
Too. Well, it's not spending that, but
And obviously, there's 12 aces. Zubo got the swear words.
I think that was the one swear word, right?
Wait,
It was just one swear word.
12 aces. You're only allowed one swear word.
There's only one.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And
So
Zubo got it.
Damn, what a waste.
like,
You
could,
like. So we saw Jax and Ribbit's relationship, and it was really interesting because we see what kind of person Jax was when he joined.
I was thinking, like, in my head, wait, is Ribbit his mum? Like,
No,
but I was-
that's not his mom.
yeah, I know. But I was just like, oh. Then she abstracted.
Jared, it makes sense though, because he kept pushing her away, avoiding her when she just wanted to talk to him, right? The thing is, he clearly rejects. He clearly hates all his decisions he's been making.
Yeah,
because,
well, he's made a lot of stupid decisions.
Yeah, but the thing is, right? If they can come and see Jax though every so often, right? Is it that unbelievable they'd even unabstract all the other ones at some point? Yeah, I mean, because I thought they were actually doing that when because he was flashing white. I was like, oh, what the heck? But instead, she got pulled out. Pomni got pulled out of Jax's like mind.
Yeah, but I wanted them all to like de-abstract, but
I think it'd been cool to also get to know the other characters as well. Yeah, I mean.
yeah. Well, we got to see the clown.
Yeah, Kaufmo. Yeah,
Kaufmo.
Kaufmo not so much, right?
Didn't get to like because it was basically that, and that was it. All
Yeah,
we got
like-
to see from him.
Yeah. I mean, also, Kane played Dungeons and Dragons. That's another thing for you. With Gangle, and I forgot who else was there. I think it was just Pomni.
Probably, yeah.
So yeah, Kane.
But I think he was like trying to understand like
He was trying to like,
interaction.
yeah.
In the end.
Well, that's the thing. I mean, like, also notice how Bubble didn't come back, by the way.
Yeah. So it must have been.
Well, the theory was that Bubble is Abel's like
Abel.
personification or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just saying Bubble didn't come back. So would it be that
Yeah.
crazy to say that was the case? It was already theorized, but yeah.
But I was wanting a crazy 1v1 Abel versus Kane, bro.
Abel versus Kane, the ultimate final battle.
Now.
Yeah.
Copyright.
Yeah, but like, I don't know. It's like some of the stuff's really good in there. Like with
Yeah.
Jax, I'd say is like the big highlight, right? But like, I was kind of hoping he got like a bit like, like I mean, Tiver, he did probably get what he deserved. To be fair.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
But I don't understand why he wanted to push them away. Like.
it's because of his psychological issues with his mom and
Yeah.
stuff, right? And his dad, obviously, I mean.
But
So I think it's reasonable. It makes sense from a character
Mm.
standpoint. Because remember, he had not a great childhood. And as well as that, it's interesting the reason that he was looking on his hand so long, obviously, because it's not just because he pushed her away because he liked Pomni, it's because it actually happened to his mum, where she
Yeah.
fell over and didn't get back up and he ran away.
killed her. Dark backstory.
And that's the thing, right? Like,
I think that's the main things that I was saying, like, I wanted to be like, I wasn't expecting a spectacle in animation, but I was expecting to be like a movie budget, but it was kind of like,
well, to be fair, it
was a YouTube
the
budget.
budget for Glitch is still very high, to be fair. It's just that,
disappointing though, you know.
I don't know. I think the animation I was expecting, to be honest. Well, actually, it wasn't all expecting in regards to like animation stylistic choices.
Yeah.
Some of the nice things they did, right?
And once again, I really like Dots when they're representing Kane and
Yeah,
Abel.
Cain and Abel, the dots. Yeah, that scene where he's like walking around and stuff, and decides he's gonna leave Abel to come back.
Yeah.
I mean, thing is, I did want to see Jax in, but like I say, it is reasonable to get what he got, right? But they did kind of blue ball us by him going, oh, it looks like he's coming back. And
Yeah.
coming back. I don't know. I don't know. It's something that I feel like we should do. We'll end up going like when it actually comes out on YouTube again. Like, what's changed? I don't know. It's pretty difficult because like there are a lot of stuff going on. Voice acting was great.
Right, I mean,
I mean, I guess another thing as well, like Kinger repeats his like speech,
Yeah.
pretty much just speech from episode 3 to
Yeah.
Pomni, because obviously doesn't remember it. I don't know. It's a weird movie for me to really
Very
rate.
weird movie.
It's a weird movie for me to rate because like I mean it's not bad.
Yeah.
There's good.
But what would
qualities
you
in there.
give the final act only, rating wise?
Remember, this is the last thing we're getting as far as we're
Yeah.
right. I mean, you never know. Maybe in 10 years they go, oh yeah, we could just milk this thing, because you could definitely tell more stories with it. It's not like it's completely done. But I guess another thing as well is that they're essentially immortal, right? Because they're actually not. They're actually the brains of like copies of brains rather than natural.
And they still have Kane's powers. Like obviously, he's not as
He's not as powerful, but like
yeah.
I don't think it matters that much. He's not that
Exactly.
much.
He's still all controlling.
The thing is, like, did he also, when he forfeited Abel, he said that he wanted to give them control. Did he mean, like, they have more of that power? They shared it? Like, yeah, I mean, or, like, so when he got deleted, like, obviously, he didn't get deleted, clearly.
No.
Or maybe he did, I don't know. Maybe that backup storage? I don't know everything, obviously, right? There's a lot going on. Like, too, a lot did happen in 60 minutes. It didn't really waste our time, though, did it, at all, in terms of, like, oh, yeah, nothing happening. You're looking back at the motorcycles.
Yeah, sorry people if there is a. No, we're in a car.
Well, yeah, we just got out of the movie. Like, we definitely didn't go to KFC.
We're giving you a fresh take. So, we'll get straight to our reviews because I don't have much else to say about it. Overall, what are you rating it now? You've seen it all.
I don't know because like I don't know like the end, right? Because I mean like cloning the brain, right? That makes sense for Scratch trying to live, right?
Yeah.
Like that's that I mean that was one like that makes perfect sense, right? For him wanting to clone his brain, clone his mind, clone his genius, right?
Mm-hmm.
Although I thought the whole point of him, my perception of it was he wanted to immortalize himself in the digital world, right? I mean, first of all, you failed at, buddy. He abstracted your trash. But like,
yeah,
like I don't know, it's weird to like really talk about and like think like I mean it's better than the Demon Slayer movie.
don't even.
No, I do actually think it's probably better than that because like the pacing was much nicer. And it also works just better as a movie.
I think I'm gonna get straight to the point.
Just get to the point where you think I can't. I'm pretty sure I'm trolling a lot.
I'm gonna give it a solid like 5 out of 10, mainly because something I'm not gonna go back to. Something I thought was good. It's cool that it's a YouTube thing, but I just don't care enough.
Yeah, see, there's Robin Hood something not Breaking Bad to this guy, you know. Yeah, no, seriously, yeah. I mean, I got that.
But it's watchable. Like, yeah.
It's watchable.
It's watchable, and if
it's
don't like if you want to watch it. I don't care. I'll just judge you.
You watched it. The thing is, there's genuinely some great stuff in here, though. That's the thing. Like, I don't know how to grade it because the thing is, the ending. Like, I'm not sure to feel the ending about like, oh yeah, they're just doing their own thing in the real world, and they're just copies, like clones, right? Like, I don't know. It's difficult.
It wasn't difficult for me.
Yeah, I mean, I guess another thing as well is, Kane, he also left all the adventures open, so there's also
True.
that. I mean, surely the guy, also, what was the thing about Scratch for then? Remember the Scratch showed up?
Oh yeah, no.
It was really quick, and like...
It was really random.
Was he replaying something? That's what I'm presuming.
Yeah.
But it looked like the thing is, he saw the defected mind, right? So like, what was he doing? I actually like don't remember because things were moving on very fast, right?
Yeah.
I'm trying to think about what he was doing. So like, also they also wanted to make Kane have aura when he was breaking the glass. Like,
Yeah, it wasn't happening. It was not happening. Don't get me wrong, Kane could have had aura, but that was not it.
I don't know. It's a weird movie for the grade. I'm just gonna put a question mark next to my grade. You can have the Gooses 5.
5. Bye.
Who's by?
Zooble.
Like and subscribe. They've been here for days. Please. Please.